Welcome, dear friend. How are you all? What will happen when an 80-year-old woman becomes the dawn of the entire village? Yes, where everyone waits for him to die because of his fear. Even his own sons pray for his death because they feel that they will get freedom once he dies. But a very interesting twist awaits you in the story, when you all come to know that a very stingy and grumpy woman has secretly stored a lot of gold. And today I am going to tell you such a funny, spicy story whose fear and swag will make even the best of people sweat. Friends, the story full of greed, deceit and comedy will keep you entertained till the end. So let's start without any delay and see who gets hold of that woman's treasure. So, the story begins in a small village named Madhuri. If I tell you about the village, there is a lot of fear among the people in the village. The people of the entire village are always scared, not from anything dangerous but from Pannu Tai. There is an old grandmother in the village whose age is around 80. But even today, friends, she remains as enthusiastic as a young girl. Pannu Tai is not very rich but still comes from a good family. That is why she lends gold to everyone in the village. She leaves the house every morning after doing puja to collect the interest on it. Now people are afraid that whoever refuses to pay the interest, Pannu Tai will do such a thing to him that the person will not be able to forget it for the rest of his life. Even today, like every day, Pannu Tai leaves the house with full swag to collect interest. So a small boy alerts all the villagers to run, Pannu Tai is coming to collect the money. All the villagers get so scared that they leave behind their belongings, utensils etc. and hide inside their houses. As if a robber has come. Now a thug had come out with a knife to instill fear in the hearts of the villagers. But when he too hears the name of Pannu Tai, he runs away with his tail between his legs, friends. But Pannu Tai definitely gets hold of a drunkard from whom she starts demanding interest money, and when he does not give it, she thrashes him right there. Friends, everyone is troubled by Pannu Tai like this. Everyone thinks she is 80 years old. I don't know how much life God has given him. When will God call him to himself? She has survived very well. So this desire is not only of the drunkard but of the entire village, friends. Because they know that only if Pannu Tai dies, all our debts will be waived off. So now let us know about Pannu Tai's family. So actually her husband had died a long time ago. He has 3 sons but all 3 live in different villages because he had a fight with Pannu Tai because she had talked about dividing the property after their father's death. But Pannu Tai is a miser. He simply said, do your work. This house and money are earned through the hard work of me and my husband. Why would I give it to you? That is why all 3 sons left him and went to another village. But Pannu Tai doesn't care, friends. Similarly, he also has a daughter. He got married a few years ago. Before the marriage, the boy's family had demanded 25 tola gold, and before the marriage, they gave 22 tola to the boy's family and got the marriage done, but 3 tola was still left which Pannu Tai did not give. That is why after the marriage, there is a fight between her daughter and son-in-law every day regarding gold, and in the end, Pannu Tai's son-in-law left her daughter who has now come to her house with Pannu Tai. She also has a son, that is Pannu Tai's grandson, but Pannu Tai does not leave him either. She keeps making fun of him too. Whenever the poor boy tries to watch cartoons on TV, Pannu Tai switches off the TV saying, will your father pay the electricity bill? From this, friends, we can guess the swag and attitude of Pannu Tai, how she has spread her terror in the entire village and even in her own house. Well, it was morning the next day and it was already quite late. At this time Pannu Tai goes to collect interest money from the villagers. Like daily, but despite so much time having passed, Pannu Tai has not come out of the room yet. There is some problem. That is why Pannu Tai's daughter tells her son to go and see if grandmother is well or not. So as soon as he comes in, she starts screaming. All the people from the neighborhood come to the house. It is revealed that Pannu Tai has become paralyzed and now she cannot get up from the bed. Seeing this, instead of being sad, everyone becomes happy that at least the old lady's work is done. It was good. Now how will she go out early in the morning to collect the interest? Now everyone was waiting for God to stop his breathing for a while and he would die. So everyone starts dancing there thinking that now peace will come to the village. The child who gives the latest news starts shouting that villagers listen, Pannu Tai has been paralyzed, and all the villagers go crazy with happiness that now he has got some relief. That drunkard starts saying to God that God, wow, you listen to me so quickly, you have made him paralyzed just now, so do one thing, make him recover in 2 days. And friends, where the villagers should have been sad, they on the contrary become happy because they are going to have fun. In the next scene, we see a man named Ramesh who has come to a marriage bureau to find a girl for himself. But the poor guy is 40 years old. But till now he has not found any good girl. The bureau guy says, look, now you will not find any virgin girl for you. But don't worry, I have in mind a girl who lives in the neighboring village. She has dealt with 2 husbands. You become the 3rd one. But yes, there is a condition too. He should have 12 tola gold at the time of marriage. If this much can be arranged, then I will get this marriage done. So Ramesh says, what can we do now? If I can't find anyone, then this is fine. You tell me, I will make arrangements for sleeping. Then Ramesh comes to know that Pannu Tai has been paralyzed, and on hearing this Ramesh gets worried because he had thought that he would take a loan of 12 tola gold from Pannu Tai, but now there is a problem. That's why he takes a doctor to Pannu Tai's house to get her treated. Now on one hand the whole village is waiting for Pannu Tai to die, friends, and this Ramesh has brought the doctor. Everyone is concerned about their own interests in saving them. But seeing this, the villagers get angry and ask how dare you to bring the doctor. Hey, we will not let him get treated, but Ramesh does not agree. So after checking, the doctor tells that Panutai is a guest for maximum 48 hours. After this she will die, and on hearing this news a wave of happiness runs through the entire village. What did you say, friend? They get so happy as if they have won the World Cup. The entire village is decorated like a fair and preparations for the funeral also begin. Really friends, these villages are very useless. Now after this we see the three sons of Panutai, out of which one son works as a singer and musician in weddings. Meaning, wherever he goes, he only sings songs, and he sings Kamal Hassan songs. Whenever the wedding guests ask him to sing a Rajnikant song, he does not know how to sing it, so he sings a Kamal Hassan song there too. Due to which there are fights in the wedding ceremony among friends as to what kind of player is this. The second son drives a rickshaw, but the poor guy has bad luck. While trying to pick up a 1 rupee note standing on the road, his 50 rupees note falls into the drain. This third son runs a flower shop. She opened a shop, but she did not know how to make flower garlands. That's why the poor guy keeps killing flies all day long. So this is Panutai's child. Now when Panutai's three sons come to know about their mother, they immediately come to their village. Not because I am worried about my mother, but because if she dies soon, then there will be a partition. And when all three sons come to their respective homes to meet their mother, Panutai tries to point them in one direction. Neither can any words come out of his mouth, nor can anyone understand his gestures. The next day, a man named Kumar comes to meet Panutai and talks to her with great respect. It seems as if he has a lot of respect for Panutai in his heart. So all the villagers were surprised as to who is this person who is giving so much respect to Panutai. Now when Kumar starts leaving from there, Ramesh asks, "Brother, how do you know Panutai?" So Kumar tells him that Panutai used to deposit gold chit fund with us, in which she had a total of $160 gold. Last week she brought home a total of $160 of gold. Now, the person who has $160 gold must be a rich and respectable person. That's why I came to meet him. Hearing this, Ramesh is shocked, and he also tells Panutai's three sons about this gold. And all three sons were surprised as to where their mother had kept so much gold. We have not even got a hint of it till date. That is why these three sons say that we have to find all that gold before our mother dies. Otherwise, if mother dies, all the gold will go to our sister and we will be left sitting empty-handed. That's why it would be great fun if we somehow get gold. But then they see that Panutai's son-in-law has come there, who had come with a lot of fun because he too had come to know about Panutai's paralysis, and he was happy that the grumpy old lady was going to die. Now friends, seeing this, the three sons and Ramesh start thinking that we have to find the gold before he gets hold of it. If he comes to know about $160 gold, it will become an obstacle in our plan. That's why we have to find all the gold first. So all four of them together start searching for gold inside the house. But even after a lot of hard work, he does not get it. When he comes to Panutai in exhaustion, she again points him in one direction. Now no one understands the hint. They feel that perhaps it is trying to tell where the gold is. That is why they start searching in that direction, because right now gold is on their mind and they are not able to think of anything else. After a long time he finds a small cupboard there. They feel that at least they have found gold. But inside there are only old things. All four were tired after seeing the entire house. There is no trace of gold anywhere. Next day Ramesh gives an idea to his three sons that, look, I have a great idea to find the location of the gold. But the condition will be that I need 12 tola gold so that I can get married. So all three sons say, okay, we will give you 12. But now tell me the plan. So Ramesh says, as your mother indicates, I see a guy who can understand such a gesture. So we should take his help. What do you say? Hearing this, all three sons were happy that now they would get the gold. Now when the wives of the three sons see them at night, they start getting suspicious as to what do these three do together the whole day. So all three of them ask their husbands, what is going on in your minds these days? So all three sons tell their wives that their mother has $160 gold. But where is he now? I don't know anything, and even my mother is unable to tell me at the moment. That is why we have to get them treated first, so that after that we can learn about gold. Hearing this, all three wives also become greedy and start giving their gold and other valuables to him, saying, take this and get your mother treated with it. Not only this, he also starts serving his breath, taking care of them, changing their clothes on time, massaging them. All these things are done by their wives. Seeing this, even Panutai was surprised deep inside. And the next day, Ramesh brings one of his men dressed as a doctor. Whoever comes to Panutai's house will try to understand Panutai's hint. So the guy comes to Panutai and carefully tries to understand her hint, and using his brain says that your mother wants to say that she had brought something here which she wants to divide among her three sons. So all three say yes, ask her what that thing is. But before telling this, that is, before making this gesture, Panutai faints, and the nurse now tells all the family members that she has to be admitted quickly, otherwise her condition will become very serious. So now all three have no other option, and then Ramesh is also with them, so they bring Panutai to the hospital. Friends, you see how fate plays its game. Meaning, till yesterday these people wanted to kill Panutai. But today Panu is trying his best to save Tai. Now after coming to the hospital and admitting her, a bill of 500 rupees comes because these people had come to a good hospital so that Pannu Tai could be treated quickly. So these people pay the money received from their wives for admission. But this was just the beginning. After this, there is a direct queue to get the scan done and this report done. Everyone wants the result quickly. These reports and so on. This is worth so many thousand, that is worth so many thousand. So all three tell their wives about their problems and that now they are facing trouble. Where did you get the money from? That is why those wives arrange for the money by selling some of their belongings, in the hope that they are going to find a lot of gold in the future. This is how Pannu Tai's treatment begins. Friends, all three sons put in their best efforts to find out the location of the gold from their mother. So their wives start keeping an eye on Pannu Tai's daughter, who knows Pannu Tai might have told her daughter its location, i.e. the location of the gold. But at present nothing like this is visible from his daughter. That is why the drunkard is praying to God that God, you have caused paralysis, but when will you cure Pannu Tai? Now if she gets well, then disaster will strike the house once again. May God make his life visa expire as soon as possible. After this, friends, we see Pannu Tai's son-in-law and he is worried about one thing, that why all three sons are so tensed about Pannu Tai. Why did he suddenly fall in love with his mother so much? So he catches Ramesh and threatens him and says, tell me, what plan are you all making together? So out of fear Ramesh tells everything and also tells everything about the 160 tola gold. Dhamad's ears perk up. He says, okay, you all treat Pannu Tai. Later, I will take all the gold on the pretext of bringing his daughter back home. My plan is set. That's why you keep informing me about everything that happens in the hospital, otherwise you know I will tell everything to the police. So Ramesh agrees to this. Here in the hospital, all three sons ask the doctor, Dr. Sahib, how is our mother's health? So the doctor tells all three of them in English that their condition is very critical. That's why I can't say anything right now. In a big hospital, the doctor talks like this. So after hearing this, the son named Selvam understands that the doctor said that his health is improving. That's why we don't need to worry. Actually, among the three sons, Selvam is the only one who has passed 8th class. Therefore, everyone believes that whatever the doctor said, he analyzed it correctly. But that poor man also did not know English. That's why I took a different meaning from what the doctor said. But then all the nurses and doctors etc. run towards Pannu Tai's ward. All three sons are also present there. So the doctor says that I had told you that there is a critical condition and you did not pay attention to your mother. Now she will hardly be able to survive. Hearing this, the other sons started beating Selvam. Hey, if you had told us earlier, we would not have brought mother to such a big hospital. Our wives had given money for the treatment. Only then did the treatment take place. But who knows, if mother is not alive, then where will we get the gold and our money will be wasted. Poor Salam comes out of the hospital sad, where he sees some people arguing with an ambulance driver. When Selvam looks around, he sees an old woman and her friends in the ambulance. The old lady's family tells Selvam that their mother is unwell. The condition is critical, but still this driver is not listening to us. So Salam shouts at the driver that if he does not listen to him, then he will call the police. I am telling you first. The driver sadly removes the old woman's mask, due to which the old woman dies there itself. And Salam was surprised, what have you done? So the driver says that the situation was very bad. The doctor had replied that take him home because there was no chance of survival. These family members did not want to take him to their home. So they made a plan to kill him on the way, which was accomplished because of you. Congratulations. This album feels really bad when I listen to it. What have I done to it? And friends, he puts himself in the place of this family and sees that I too am getting my mother treated for my own benefit. Otherwise I don't care about my mother at all. Now the son gets some realization. So Selvam comes back to the hospital, where he sees that both his brothers are talking to the doctor that now we cannot afford any more expenses. Please discharge our mother. But then the doctor says that by God's grace a miracle has happened. Your mother is recovering well. What happened to your mother happens very rarely. Just a small operation will be required. If that happens, then your mother will get well. That's why I can't discharge him. For now, do one thing. Please arrange 4 lakh rupees for the operation. I begin to prepare for the operation. All three sons were surprised to hear this. He says, where will he get another 4 lakh rupee from? We have no money left. But Salam says we have to treat mother. It is not just a matter of 4 lakh rupees. If mother gets well, she will herself return our money to us. Therefore, our most important task is to save our mother. So both the brothers also agree to this. After this, Ramesh calls Pannu Tai's son-in-law and tells him everything, that all three sons are together getting Pannu Tai treated. If she recovers later, she will give all the gold to her son. Now you tell me what to do. So the son-in-law says, okay, you get the treatment done with my money, I will give you 4 lakh rupees and tell him that you got the treatment done. After this Pannu Tai will be happy with you and will give you a lot of gold and you give that gold to me. Then Ramesh agrees for now, but from the way he talks it seems that he will cheat and will not give the gold if he gets it. After this, when Ramesh comes to the hospital with 4 lakhs, all three sons are surprised. Ramesh says that I had kept the money for my marriage, now treatment is necessary so I am giving it to you. You can return it later, after which all the money is deposited in the hospital where the receptionist gives the time of 10 AM for the operation. The three sons and the three daughters-in-law visit every temple in the village and pray for Panutai's recovery. He had only one aim, that if Panutai gets well then he will get the gold. At night, when all three daughters-in-law are sitting quietly after the tiredness of the whole day, then one of them says to Panutai's daughter in harsh words that your mother is fighting between life and death in the hospital, and instead of shedding tears here you are sewing people's clothes. Don't you also feel any sadness about your mother's death? So on hearing this, tears come into the eyes of Panutai's daughter. She says that your people will never be able to understand my mother as much as I understand her. My mother never wanted me to give up in the face of difficulties. He always taught me to fight. After the death of their father, when the fire of his funeral pyre had not even cooled down, the three sons talked to their mother about partition. Tell me, and when mother refused, everyone left her. Everyone left. Hey, it wasn't that she didn't want her sons. He spent his entire life as a vagabond. That's why she wanted him to work hard. And do you know that my mother has sacrificed every single thing, her hard work, her sleep, I don't know what all. Only she knows this. Because I did not give $3 of gold, my husband kept me at home. People think that my mother has kept me here to cook food and do household chores. Whereas the truth is that whether there is any support or not, how a single woman can learn to live with courage. My mother taught me this. She wanted me to never be a burden on anyone. I should read, write and stand on my own feet. If she had her way, she would have educated her three daughters-in-law as well, so that no daughter or daughter-in-law would ever feel helpless or weak. Now hearing this, tears come to the eyes of all three daughters-in-law. Friends, today for the first time he realizes how much the woman whom he always misunderstood thought about him. The operation takes place the next day. Panutai is taken to the operation theatre, where everyone is praying to God that Panutai gets well. The operation begins, and by God's grace the operation is successful, due to which everyone's happiness knows no bounds. The three sons go to meet Panutai, who is now conscious and completely fine. All three sons think that their mother must remember everything about sleeping. I hope I don't lose my memory. But Panutai recognizes all three sons. All three sons ask, Mother, what were you hinting at when you were ill? On which Panutai says that I was telling that when you people were picking me up and taking me to the other room, you had left the fan of my room on. That's why I was indicating to switch off the fan there, otherwise the electricity bill will be high. Friend, on hearing this all three sons were surprised as to what had happened. Meaning the man is dying. He is still worried that the electricity bill may go high. This really happens, friends. Even if we die, this greed still remains. I am not talking about the bill. Anything else. So he directly asks, Mother, where have you kept that $160 gold? Where did you hide the gold after catching the bus every Sunday? Tell us please. We took a loan and got you treated. He has to pay it back too. So Panutai says, Sona. Which gold? I don't have any gold. If I had $160 gold, I would have spent my life like this. And as far as Sunday is concerned, that day was the most beautiful day of my life. When I lived only for myself, that day I would roam around the entire village, visit the fair, watch movies and live life to the fullest. Hearing this, all three sons go into shock. He says that if this is the case, then why was Kumar saying that you had kept your chick fund with him? Tell him that you have $160 gold. So Panutai says, who is Kumar? I don't know any Kumar. And then we come to know, friends, that actually Kumar is a crazy man who goes to anyone and says anything. This means that whatever amount of money the three sons, Ramesh and son-in-law, invested for the expenses, if after investing the money the mother gives them gold, then it will be fun. All that is not going to happen. Everything is ruined. But look at the luck, where everyone was asking Panutai to die, she survived. This is fate, friends. And now the doctor gives another shocking information to all three sons, that now there is nothing to worry about. Your mother will easily complete a century at this age. I guarantee this. Now friends, such a big operation has been done, but Panutai's attitude is still the same. She comes out of the hospital in style and from there goes straight to her village. Seeing which everyone gets scared that she is not going to die. Sometimes it seems that she will remain immortal. Now Panutai comes inside the house, where she calls all three daughters-in-law and her daughter inside. After this, Panutai turns the handle of the cot on which she was sitting, due to which a key comes out, and with that key she opens the locker under the cot, which contains only gold. About $300. Everyone was surprised to see this. Panutai says, when I came to this house I had very little gold. But I worked hard and gradually collected so much gold that today look, I have so much. Because it is only a woman who takes care of Lakshmi and keeps her growing. That is why woman has been given the form of Lakshmi. While often a man has the power to earn, he does not know how to manage Lakshmi properly. That is why it is said that if Lakshmi stays in the house, it is only because of the woman's wisdom, hard work and sacrifice. Panutai further says that after my husband's death, my sons showed their true colors. That's why never depend on anyone. Make yourself capable enough to handle future problems yourself. My land and house will go to my sons. Because somewhere they too are greedy. I was worried. And the remaining gold will be divided into 4 parts, which will be divided among your 3 daughters-in-law and daughter. My daughter, your husband left you for $3 of gold. And I say you leave her and give her a divorce. I will get you married again. It is not right to live with such a greedy person. So his daughter says, if my son is ready, then I am ready to marry again. Now when Panutai asks her relative, he immediately agrees. After this, Panutai's daughter holds a panchayat in front of all the villagers and divorces her husband. After this, Panutai talks to Ramesh about her daughter's marriage because he is a good person at heart, so he immediately agrees. All three sons also realize their mistakes and start living happily with their mother again. Then Ramesh and Panutai's daughter gets married with great pomp and show. And with this happy ending, friends, the story ends. See you in the next video. Take care. If you liked it, please like and share it. Thanks for watching.